I've had a lot of fun with the iPad. I actually really want to get it, but I'm just really disappointed with where Adobe is and how they're treating the iPad. Let's start with what I can probably speak best on, photography. And I would say every like 2 to 3 years since it's come out, I've checked on the Adobe iPad Professional Suite. For photography, Adobe really is the industry standard. And I gotta tell you, I'm still really disappointed. Some stuff is okay. Lightroom, I would actually say, is pretty usable for most people, especially casual and to enthusiast use. Like, you really can push a photo to be better than it was when you took it, and I think it'll look great for posting on Instagram. But if you're actually a professional, getting paid, delivering to clients, I think that the workflow here is still terrible. And it really comes down to two things. I really wish that they had Lightroom Classic, and really the biggest f***ing embarrassment is Photoshop. Photoshop is literally such a pale imitation of what it is on desktop, it's funny. It is lacking such basic features, it literally boggles my mind. For testing purposes, I was like, hey, let's just make a thumbnail. You can't even create basic shapes. Like, what the hell? I'm pretty sure it's been like 7 years. What are you guys doing? These are $5 to $70 a month, depending on what plan you pick. That's insane. I will say, I really hope Apple with their Pixelmator acquisition really try to bring back Aperture, but at the very least, I really hope that they can bring the Apple Photos app on iPad in parity with what's on the Mac, because it's actually pretty competent. Look, am I being a bit harsh on Adobe? Yeah. But of all the companies, I think they deserve it the most. They've been on the iPad for a long time, and they're not treating it like a real professional platform. At best, what I would say is they're treating it as a companion device to you actually having a real desktop, because there are some features where you can start an iPad Photoshop file on your iPad and you go on the computer and it'll be there. Like, that's kind of cool, but like, why can't it just work? Affinity has complete one-to-one parity with what's on the Mac and with what's on the iPad. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Do I need some of the deeper tools? No. But you're lacking basic stuff like shapes, and you don't even have an invert tool, for which I will admit, flipping negative film is probably a little niche at this point, but like, why? Why? I've had a lot of fun with the iPad. I actually really want to get it, but I'm just really disappointed with where Adobe is and how they're treating the iPad. I really wish that they took it more seriously, and I'm sure that there's other options that aren't Adobe. I've actually genuinely enjoyed the iPad hardware and even operating system experience so much that I wish that the professional apps could follow suit and be as competent as they are on the Mac. My personal recommendation for photos specifically, because this is where I think I have the most weight to talk, if you're actually a professional who wants to push your photos as far as you humanly can, or if you're working under any kind of like actual commission structure for like weddings or professional brands, you're just gonna be way better suited on a Mac or a PC. The iPad just isn't there for high-end professionals yet. Lightroom CC is actually a decent experience. I will say, I think that covers the needs of a lot of people. I just wish it was cheaper, and I wish your Photoshop didn't suck. But I will say, if you really want an iPad and you are more casual, editing photos and Lightroom CC on the couch, it's a pretty chill time. But guys, fix Photoshop.